Yeah, he fell off the bed. That's what me and her really needs to go get him some proper therapy and be a mom. That's what's really wrong, bro. And nobody wanted. What do you hate me?
Why are you lying?
Youngster, this tea is hot, so fasten your seatbelts. We must discuss what has been happening with Chrisean, Rock, and Bino. It appears that Hazel E has now joined the conversation. The accusations, the receipts, the mess, OMG. Listen, people on the internet are not holding back as the situation grows more dire by the day. So grab some munchies, relax, and let's get started, cause, well, here we are again. All right, so let's start. People are completely shaken by a narrative that Bino recently corroborated. Junior Chrisean Rock, an infant, seemed to have fallen off the bed. Listen now, babies do fall occasionally, don't they? This is where things get tricky though. Bino claims that Chrisean said he's strong at this point. Return to your bed. Return to your bed.
Baby, you dumb. You let him fall in the first place. I had to walk out the hotel, bro. It made me so mad.
I was a parent. She didn't even adequately check on the infant. And we're discussing the baby who wasn't even old enough to sit up by himself. Yikes. Really? This is just one of the allegations regarding her parenting approach, but it's a troubling one, honey. People are now wondering if Bino is posting this out of real concern or if it's just resentment following their tumultuous split. We'll get to that. But first, there are rumors that Hazel E has some thoughts regarding Junior's treatment behind the scenes. As a result, many individuals are now criticizing Chrisean's parenting. You guys, this is getting messy. Hazel supposedly has her own opinions about the situation and isn't keeping quiet. The public is taking notes, and another voice has entered the discussion. Hold on now. For a moment, let's apply the brakes. Bino is exactly the last guy who should be criticizing anyone, according to several internet users. To be honest, they could have a point, because Child's history with Chrisean is dubious at best. Their relationship was tumultuous, disorganized, and fraught with warning signs. People say Sir have several seats as he begins to point fingers. However, let's discuss the reasons for those claims.
Or somebody need, I feel bad for helping her. Go get the baby from her sister. I should have left him with the sister. He was better off there. They're at home.
Oh my God, do you recall the event in the hotel room in Las Vegas? Vegas police and CPS actually stormed Bino and Kron's hotel room before their breakup due to a tumultuous live webcast. I'll paint the picture for you. Nitrous oxide tanks, booze bottles, and marijuana. Yes, those kinds of tanks are dispersed across the space. And here's the thing, there were 2 infants there. 2 infants. Evidence of smoking was present. Bino was fined $1,000, but for some reason, no one was arrested. After being questioned, they were just permitted to remain. People continue to question why authorities didn't take greater action against the child. Like, exactly what is required? It's all crazy. What caused the breakup then? Bino claims that it was because Chrisean Rock wouldn't take Blueface's tattoo off her face. You heard correctly. The deal breaker was a face tattoo of her former partner. Additionally, Bino began making frequent remarks about her parenting after they broke up. Is it a coincidence? Perhaps. Small-scale retaliation? It is also feasible. However, the accusations didn't end there. There are more details, so let's go back to that bed predicament. After the baby fell, Bino allegedly instructed Chrisean to pick him up. It'll make him stronger, was her reply. Return to your sleep. Sheesh. The general public is labeling this as blatantly careless. And remember, babies are fragile. In certain situations, falls can be fatal. It's not a tough love moment. There is a safety concern here. People have good reason to be worried. To be honest, people have already questioned Chrisean's parenting style. Her parenting approach has been the subject of persistent criticism for some time. This bad incident simply fueled an already burning fire. The dialogue has been going on, and it is now becoming more audible. In a different instance, Bino bluntly stated that Chrisean was a bad mother and a bad person. He said that living with her hurt his mental health, which is reasonable if accurate, but he went on to say more. According to him, Chrisean needs to get their son the right therapy, and if she receives instruction and takes an active role as a parent, things might get better. That's quite a bit. Additionally, there is division among people. Some believe he is truly concerned. Some believe he is just being messy. But hold on, things get worse. The latest accusations made by Bino are outrageous. He allegedly claimed that Chrisean is still unfit to be a mother, adding that the infant is not yet able to walk, that she stinks, and that she does not maintain good hygiene. The internet went down, kid. Bino may be exaggerating out of resentment according to some, but this seems like grave neglect according to others. Fans are startled, worried, and demanding answers. In any case, the internet is divided. Of course, because let's face it, parenthood is difficult, some people have sympathy for young parents who are struggling, but others claim that Chrisean is seriously neglected and that this goes much beyond just simple hardship. Here's what we all agree upon. The health of the infant should come first. Forget about it. According to reports, Hazel Lee is now reiterating these worries. According to reports, she is doubting Chrisean's ability to become a mother at this time. Bino is speaking up, and Hazel is purportedly lending her voice as well. There is increasing pressure. This is turning into a hot public discussion. Let's take a moment to discuss Blueface and Hazel Lee, as it appears they are currently dating. They've been seen flirting all night long at a nightclub, at a music video shoot, and even on date night videos where Blueface refers to Hazel as his fancy date. She described herself as his golden retriever, which is an interesting term, but whatever. Their connection appears to be official, and it appears that Hazel is also making behind-the-scenes remarks about Chrisean's parenting. Y'all, the plot gets more complex. This is where things become even more sinister. Chrisean is said to have smoked and consumed alcohol during her pregnancy, according to receipts. The public harshly condemned this behavior when it was revealed throughout the pregnancy. In all honesty, and with good reason, that poses a serious risk to the baby's health.
Oh my gosh. She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You can't have no liquor?
Yes, I can. I can abort the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
You shut the door
you
'cause
can't
it's
have no
cold.
fucking liquor.
When they were here last time, him and Chrisean was pregnant. Y'all were doing all that smoking and drinking here in the thing.
She FaceTimed me one time this is when the owner of Zeus was trying to like patch up whatever, and you know, this was like, yo, y'all keep going back and forth online, like talk. FaceTime her, she's like smoking a joint. Full on pregnant.
While she's pregnant.
Full on pregnant. Smoking a joint. And I said, aren't you, and she's like, shh. And I'm like, nigga, they ain't no shh. I'm like, the baby's in the stomach. Like, no giving. You know what I mean? Now, again, I'm hoping.
Now, a follower questioned why Chrisean wasn't tested for drugs before delivery, as hospitals typically do that and notify CPS if necessary, but Blueface's mother, Chrisean, intervened. All right? Chrisean stated that she didn't visit a real hospital, which she claimed is why she wasn't tested and why she was supposedly permitted to give birth naturally, even though she had chlamydia. She asserts that a regular hospital wouldn't have permitted that child. This is where it becomes quite worrisome because of the serious ramifications. Online users have identified characteristics in Junior that are linked to fetal alcohol syndrome. An eye fold, small eyes, drooping nose, open mouth, and low-set ears are examples. Others observed his high-pitched sobbing and likened it to the symptoms of alcohol withdrawal in infants or the Ducha syndrome. These are important conversations regarding the possible consequences of substance use during pregnancy, so pay attention. People are also concerned the personnel might have missed important problems if she weren't going to a standard hospital. Some claim that early detection of possible issues and probable prevention of some of these issues may have been achieved by appropriate prenatal visits. This is why getting the right medical care is important, everyone. Chrisean didn't end there. She accused Tessa, Chrisean's sister, of failing to keep the infant safe. She claimed that while Chrisean was pregnant, the family observed her but said nothing. Chrisean claimed that she would have ensured Chrisean received assistance if she had known. She said that rather than taking action, the family was encouraging bad behavior. Now the family drama is also being discussed. Sheesh. Let's review this mess now. We're looking at allegations of maltreatment, hazardous kid handling, hygiene problems, and developmental concerns as a result of Bino speaking up and Hazel purportedly adding her remarks. Many people wonder if Chrisean is currently prepared to become a mother. The public is keeping a careful eye on the growing number of accusations. Youngster, with Bino's assertions, Hazel's purported views, the Vegas event, the pregnancy receipts, and now Chrisean standing up. A lot is going on here. There are several voices, numerous accusations, and numerous worries about Junior's welfare. So let me ask you a question. How do you feel about them expressing their thoughts? Is this all simply messy drama, or are they actually worried? Tell me in the space provided for comments below. We're keeping an eye on this story, so if you've read this far, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you all in the next one, so until then, be careful and keep the baby safe.